This is the 1 month reading for the S&P 500 throughout the month of March 2022, and it's currently February 23rd, 2022. What we're going to do is determine the highs and the lows through a combination of esoteric science and meta pattern recognition. You combine the two, and I'm able to determine within a 98% accuracy where highs and lows will be, crests, troughs, behavior, that sort of stuff. And here we go. Jeez, brand new deck. Do that again. One more time. The overall theme and behavior of the S&P 500 throughout the month of March, there'll be a revisiting of a crest. We're going to bounce around back and forth through a price level, and there'll be a revisiting of a crest that's an important, or that's a good opportunity. So yeah, so the theme for March is there's going to be a crest that was a good opportunity before, and we're going to have another opportunity to meet that, or to if we seize the opportunity when this crest comes to fruition in the month of March. Oh wow, okay. And it's crossed with the art card, which is two equal and opposite moves. Generally, they're very prominent, and it's an equal and opposite move. They kind of cancel each other out, so you end up back at the same price level where you started. You go up high, down low, right? So with that said, that's going to be the crest, guys. The crest will be at the top of one of those things, and then we can count on, through deduction here, we can count on wherever we start to take off from that price level. Once we reach what we determine to be a top, we'll know when to sell on the way down, right? Because it'll come back to roughly the same price level that it started at. So this is cool. This is a very lucrative opportunity so far, the month of March. All right, the highs. Behavior around the high, there's an agreement between two parties, generally two rulers of nations is going to be highlighted around the high. So when we see a crest, and then there's a lot of stuff in the news about a decision between these two guys, they're shaking hands. It's the Lover's card. They're shaking hands. You know, it's a life-changing, a significant decision that's made between two parties, possibly a merger or a compromise of some kind. All right, and the low is we're gonna reach the low after selling from almost overbought territory. So we're not gonna quite reach the 80 mark. It'll be more like just shy of the 80 mark, somewhere in there. We'll when the RSIs are around like the 70s, I guess, somewhere around there, 60s, 70s. You know, that'll be part of what we're looking for as far as the top. So we want to see the RSI close to overbought, and then we also want to see a bunch of stuff going on during a crest. When all the those things are happening at the same time, that's when I see the opportunity for myself to buy some puts, protect my long positions, maybe sell some long positions, who knows. All right, so this is going to be a little bit tricky of a spread because we've got basically 5 weeks. We have four days on each side of the month. So we're going to start with Tuesday. All right, Tuesday the 1st, Wednesday the 2nd, Thursday the 3rd, Friday the 4th. All right, and then we've got Monday the 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th. All right, and then we've got a full week here. Try like fitting it like this. You'll see what I mean by it's a little bit odd. Generally, all of the extra days, like when you don't have a full week, are on one side of the month. All right, we're gonna fit it in here. I believe we can do that. Monday the 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th. All right, then we've got 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th. Then we've got 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st. So we end the month on a Thursday. All right, let's see here. I'm going to throw down a couple extra cards where I want to see some extra clarity here. Prudence. So it told me to put it there. Interesting. All right, so now we're going to do the local highs and local lows. So basically, local highs and local lows. I'll be able, through this portion of the reading, I'll be able to determine what type of behavior the local highs and local lows, but not necessarily where they are. That's the second portion. I'll be able to determine where those local highs and locals are using the pattern recognition portion, which is going to come after we finish the spread. All right, so we've got a local high here. I'm going to put it here. Another local high. So one local high, there's going to be a lot of back and forth indecision. Another local high is going to be the completion of uptrend. Another local high will be at a significant price level, a very important, prominent price level. And then another high is going to offer an opportunity for shorting more, protecting long positions and buying puts and shorting and becoming bearish, basically. Okay. All right, now we got the local lows. Move this over a little. We're going to attempt to establish support, one of the lows at a previously established significant support level, which we'll be able to determine later on. And then we're going to have a big move higher with increasing bullishness off of one of the local lows. A breakout off of another one. And, ooh, great opportunity here. This last week looks really interesting. Okay. All right, now we'll do the trade opportunity or trade guidance cards. And so we're going to trade around a significant move higher where we push, possibly push one high to a higher level. Another trade is going to be a very significant decline through multiple support levels, multiple headwinds, as many as 10 major ones. We're going to have a surprise failure, something that we're counting on, doesn't come true unexpectedly, and we decline. We have a surprise failure followed by a breakdown through a major support level. That's another trade opportunity, and then another big push to the upside to reach a distant support level. That's going to be another trade opportunity. All right, guys, so that's the first portion. So basically, let's go through all of the behavior. This is the esoteric science portion, the ESO of ESO-Meta. This is the ESO of ESO-Meta, right? So we have a breakdown through a first day of the month. First, we have a breakdown through a support level to reach a second support level. We bounce along that for a little bit, and then we break down through multiple support levels. There's an extension of that decline moving into the second, and then we have a sudden fast move higher within a period of volatility and marking the end of the period of volatility. However, the following day, which is Friday the 4th, we have another fast sudden move higher within the midst of a notable decline, and that fast sudden move higher marks the end of a notable decline. Monday the 7th, we have sideways fluidity and equal amount of bulls and bears, so there'll be a lot of this going on. The 8th, Tuesday the 8th, we go from a support all the way to a resistance. Like we finish a complete step. And it does imply that we're coming out of a decline, so likely there's a decline here on Monday as we do that, or early in the morning, or there's a gap down. We'll have to look closer at that, but there's a push higher, a notable push higher, out of a decline or out of a low or trough. The following day, so we move higher Tuesday the 8th, and then on the 9th, Wednesday the 9th, we push through a notable resistance, and then we fall back down through it. We don't stay up there for very long. We fall back down through it, creating kind of like a peak, or creating kind of like this shape. If this line right here was to be the price level, it would break out through it and then come back down. There's a bit of a move higher, either overnight or in the pre-market or early morning on Thursday the 10th. However, we break down through a diagonal trend line, and as we break down through that diagonal trend line, we increase in volatility. Friday the 11th, we have a major decline, major decline, possibly from a crest, And then we have a fake out on Monday, the 14th. It's the Devil card crossed with Virtue. So the Virtue card. Virtue card basically is a crisscross back and forth through a price level 3 times through the same price level, and then after that third cross, it's confirming a bullish trend. Now that's crossed with the Devil card, which I interpret as a fake out, an intentional fake out. Generally speaking, the computers are trying to fake out humans, get them to do something impulsive before there's a big move. They want to make people feel like they're wrong, or in the opposite, it's going to go in the opposite direction. So good to note that it's crossed with the Virtue card, you know, which is a confirmation of a bullish trend. So it's going to be a fake confirmation of a bullish trend. The following day, we have price swings with a sharp decline. That's Tuesday the 15th. A very notable price level is highlighted on Wednesday the 16th. And then we have a sideways S pattern on Thursday the 16th. Sorry, Thursday the 17th. Hard to see with my sunglasses on, guys, sorry. So that's a sideways S. It goes like this. The Queen of Cups. Basically, Queen of Cups is a sideways S pattern between a support and a resistance with a bearish slant to it, if you will. So we go down from a resistance, down to a support, back up to that resistance, and then back down to that support. And where we go from there is really determined by what the cards around it are. But then the following day, that Friday the Friday the 18th, we have the Success card, Friday the 18th, and that's basically we successfully move through a resistance, creating new support out of that resistance. A notable bottom or sharp decline takes place on Monday the 21st. There's a flight to safety. Tuesday the 22nd. Opportunity to open some puts within the midst of a rally, roughly Wednesday the 23rd. A big, fast, sudden move higher on the 24th, Thursday the 24th. And then on Friday the 25th, we have another very notable decline. This is one of the Universe card is one of the biggest decline cards in the deck, if not the biggest. All right, now Monday the 28th, we have some sort of economic data that comes out that may seem to be beneficial. We have basically following along a support level. We may move higher along it, but basically we'll be bouncing along a support level above the support level. And then the following day, the 29th, we have Tuesday the 29th, we have the Hangman card. Another big decline card through an important support level. We go much deeper after going through that support level. We have a fake out, or not necessarily a fake out, but multiple false bottoms or multiple false tops, something like that. There's a tricky behavior going on. We've got the Prudence card, and that's on Wednesday the 30th. It's crossed with the Wealth card, so there's going to be a big move to the upside. There's likely going to be, look, they're both big. Look at that. There's likely going to be a big move to the upside with multiple false tops. That's what I see as of right now. And then Thursday the 31st, we have the Ace of Cups card. Ace of Cups card, basically this is a notable, like, I mean, this is a big decline. However, there's sometimes like a little bit of a return afterwards. So it could be like a J-shaped decline or a U-shaped decline or just straight decline. The aces have a lot of possibility. They also, this is an opportunity within a decline. This is a big opportunity within a decline. And that's Thursday, the 31st of March, 2022, guys. One of the local highs as well, I'm not sure if I mentioned, but there'll be an opportunity to position yourself on both sides of the market, or position myself on both sides of the market. And that's as far as the ESO-meta, or the esoteric science portion. Stay tuned. I'm going to connect the other portion, which is the metadata, and making one video. I think it's the best way to go, and then we'll be able to determine with a lot more clarity where there's crests and highs and lows and that sort of stuff. All right, guys, thanks for watching. If you haven't done so far, please subscribe, like, spread the word, guys. I'm not doing this for the money. Obviously, I'm giving this stuff away for free. I'm doing it because people need to wake up and realize anything is possible, and all those can't people, all those people telling you no, you can't, they don't know what they're talking about, my friends. All right, I'll see you later.